What's up, podcast land? Welcome to the Sesh Palace with another weekly, daily, monthly, whenever the fuck we want sesh. I'm your host, Nick, along with my co-host,
Colton here.
And this is Two Dudes at a Table. We're here with another special guest at the table. We got my homie Tom, a co-worker, a fucking good-ass dude, a DJ that kills it. How you doing, Tom?
This is KaosSkillz, and I'm tuning in from the galaxy. Welcome. Good-ass dude, DJ that kills it. How you doing, Tom?
I could barely hear you, man.
I think I'll just come back to reality right here.
But yeah, how you doing, man?
Well, I'm dealing with some drops on the floor right now.
Oh, you're all good, dude. It's a Sesh Palace. We'll get it cleaned up, whatever.
Okay.
But yeah, how you doing, man? You got a lot of shit coming up. You're killing the DJ game.
Yeah, I'm excited about Kush Stock coming up. It's April 20th.
Yeah, where's that at?
That's in Michigan at a speedway. Details coming soon?
Yeah, hell yeah. Well, once we have like the info on the, maybe if there's an event page or something, we'll put it on the Two Dudes page. And
yeah, if you go on Facebook, if you type in Kush Stock and Michigan, it'll come right up, 100%.
Oh, like on Google?
Yeah, that too. But it's on Facebook as well. And there's links to VIP if you want to become a judge, or that's immediate access to all the amenities there, and free food. And but it's free admission to all the people that just want to come in and experiencing cannabis in a recreational legal state, and also be with like-minded people and vendors and good music of all different types.
Yo, that's lit, man. That's sweet that like it's somewhere that's like not too far away, so it's not like you're like traveling like an astronomical amount of miles, right? Like, are you guys flying or like driving?
At the moment, we're not exactly sure. We're more likely than not probably just gonna drive there.
Yeah, I don't even know how fucking far away it is exactly. It's what, like maybe like 8 hours?
6 if you don't stop.
Oh shit, yeah, fuck that. I would definitely be stopping.
Oh, hell no, I wouldn't be stopping. I'd just go right through.
The key is, and I'm not like promoting this, so I'm just gonna say energy drinks. A lot of them.
Hell yeah.
Don't sleep. Or whatever hippie magic works.
Definitely, man. Now, you're going to be performing, obviously. Why don't you tell the people out there in podcast land, you go by a different name, right?
Yeah, that's KaosSkillz. It's spelled phonetically Kaos, and then there would be Skill, but there's a Z at the end.
Hell yeah. We'll link all your shit in the bottom as well. What, like...
Appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem, dude. What would you basically, like... I don't know. You're all over the place when it comes to genre, I feel like.
I had a lot of experience, like, with electronic music in the drum and bass community.
Hell yeah, we love drum and bass here on the podcast.
That drum and bass and jungle took over a good portion of my life, but I originally got into kind of some of the music but a little bit more trancey, some of the stuff that's playing in the background when I was in my younger days, and then punk music, like street punk music, like Choking Victim, and Leftover Crack.
Jesus.
People,
like old school, like punk.
Yeah, like real stuff. Stuff that's like really grimy, and
yeah,
people that might not wake up the next day.
Yeah, like people like you've obviously probably heard of like G.G. Allen and shit, right?
Yeah, maybe not as disgusting as that.
Yeah, no, I totally get it, but I mean like the style of music.
But yeah, to each his own.
Yeah, I know that fucking headphone cord is killing you.
Just a little bit of a delay.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Spin your headphones around. Have the cord on the other side.
Yeah, but my
I'll watch the Red Bull.
my current influences, a lot of it has.
There you got it. There's like a lip on it, or there's like no lip on the end of the table.
It's been a little bit of more worldly. I've taken a lot of like background sounds from like documentaries and things that I've seen.
Oh, like sampled them and shit.
Yeah, things that have inspired me and just from different parts of the world that are more intriguing to me. And I think that has more of an influence with my taste in food and stuff like that, where I have a deep connection with trying to connect with other cultures through food.
Yeah, dude.
That's
Yo,
fucking cool.
Colton.
What's up?
Tom makes some of the bangingest food. That's not even a fucking word, but that's how good it is.
No shit.
Yeah, this
I never
man-
would've guessed.
This is a white boy that has spice in his life.
He knows how to season.
I just like South American food and Mediterranean food. Shout out.
Yeah, dude, you're always like cooking up some weird shit too.
I
Like,
really like Middle Eastern food as well. I like Middle Eastern music, and that's why I got a little bit of influence of like Middle Eastern hip hop and rap.
oh yeah, no, I totally get that from like some of the like samples in one of the songs. Like it wasn't was it a sitar?
Yeah. I feel like some of the stuff that was like that you might have heard when you were younger, like anything in movies that was like on a tribal type of Middle Eastern type of drum beat, it already had like a trap type vibe, but that's a wrong type of terminology, I guess. It already had that the same way that the music invokes people now, is what I'm trying to say.
Right. Now, like, you and I, we've totally, like, I'm going to go maybe a little off topic. Maybe, I don't know. I don't even know where I'm at right now. But, excuse me.
Oh, that's okay. I'm supposed to be getting a tattoo right now. Sorry, my phone was ringing a couple times there.
Oh, no, you're good. But, fucking festivals, man. Bisco just released their lineup. What'd you think of that?
I think Bisco is always cool as long as you're, you come prepared and you get off that first stop.
Yeah.
You, actually, I can't release that. That's private information in regards to where you should camp. But,
No, yeah. Camping, dude. The first or second year, I'd say. Dude was fucking like the best. No fucking rules, dude.
Yeah.
It was like the land was owned by like fucking bikers, and you could do basically whatever the fuck you wanted. Your
That's pretty
car
dope.
was right where your camp was. Then when they put on fucking Montage Mountain, super commercialized, I feel like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Dude, I've never been, so can you only tent?
yeah, I think.
Like, you can't bring, like, a camper if you have one?
I don't know. No.
oh, you can bring an RV.
Can you?
Yeah.
Yo, that would be so cool. So much better. Dude, could you imagine you got a fucking kitchen and, like, a fridge and shit at Bisco?
Yeah, dude. Like, fucking. I can't believe I didn't remember who it was, but I knew someone that actually did do the RV camp. You gotta think, you're going to bed with, like, AC and shit.
Oh, yeah, dude.
So you're
My
not
parents
dealing
have a
with,
camper.
like, humid ass shit
Mm-hmm.
and stuff. Now, Tom, I don't know if
Yeah.
this is true, but I think, like, I don't know. When I was at Bisco and you were there, that one time when we met up with each other, I know we probably don't remember it.
It was by the wave pool.
Yeah. Fucking, did you hear
by the
someone?
slides, actually.
Was it?
Yeah, right in between the slides. and the
Yeah.
wave
Someone died from a rattlesnake out there.
pool. Yeah.
And then I'm pretty sure that Janelle and I saw someone that OD'd.
Yeah, don't pet the rattlesnakes.
Yeah, no. Someone actually did. They were trying to capture that shit.
Yeah, that's what could happen, I guess, out there. The wild world.
Yeah, it's fucking. Isn't it considered
It's
to be Pennsylvania?
Yeah, it's a playland for adults, but it's also Could be dangerous too.
Yeah, no, for sure. Everyone's fucking stumbling around that bitch.
Drink lots of water.
Gotta stay hydrated.
Hell yeah. Make sure it's your own water though, because you don't want to be like
Yeah.
drinking someone's fucking like Molly water.
That would be horrible.
Imagine thinking you're drinking your own like fucking bottle of water. And you're like, holy shit, man. What the fuck was that?
I think a door shut.
That was weird. Fucking ghost in the Sesh Palace, man.
I think it was Janelle and Megan leaving.
I'm gonna say ghost.
All right, we'll go with the ghost. 100%.
Tom, do you believe in ghosts?
I think if you're connected with that world and you really just let yourself go, and anything is possible in this world, and anything can be a reality. I don't really feel comfortable talking about this topic just because of like personal experiences.
Oh, dude,
that were a little
fair
bit
enough.
too real and
totally.
things that you can bring to this reality.
Oh yeah.
Try.
Oh yeah.
100%.
Definitely.
We
Janelle
definitely
dabbles in a bunch of different shit, so she gets weird with it.
yeah, we've definitely seen a side of it for sure. But we are gonna get into our first high quality tunage.
What are we jamming?
We are jamming 90s old school rave piano house classics DJ mix by Tony Koo.
We'll be back.
The world is listening. listening. Bust it.
Welcome back, podcast land, to the Sesh. This is Two Dudes at a Table. We're here with our special guest, KaosSkillz, aka Tom. We're here just chatting, chit-chatting about just random shit.
Random shit. That's what we do here at Two
Drinking
Dudes
a
at a
heart
Table.
attack in a can.
Yeah, Red Bull sucks.
We don't sponsor them.
No.
But if they want to sponsor us, hit us up. 'Cause
Go
I'm
ahead.
down.
We'll give people heart attacks as long as we're not getting the heart attacks.
100%.
I have an issue with Red Bull. I choose not to drink Red Bull because, like, if I start drinking it, I just don't stop. I'm always drinking it.
Fuck
It's like
that.
human gasoline. I don't really like approve of it, but I was just like, "Where's that trash water? I need to drink some today. It'll take the funk out of my mouth." It's like a mixture of like probably like fucking stale dabs and like cheese and maybe some blood.
It's everything Niagara Falls water is.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it really
Ooh.
common? You know,
Yo, my old manager was telling me about one time she was down in like fucking Virginia or something, and they were selling bottled water advertised from Niagara Falls for like $20 a bottle.
Jesus Christ.
And she was like, I'm from there, you don't want to drink that water.
Yeah.
And that shit just, I can't even imagine somebody buying a bottle of fucking water for $20 just because it's from somewhere.
Ugh.
especially because that sludge that went into the Niagara River is like 200 gallons. of
Yeah.
Toxic. Well, not toxic, but yeah, probably toxic.
Probably. It's probably
Well,
like
I'm pretty sure-
radioactive.
I'm pretty sure Western New York has like one of the highest cancer rates.
Yeah, it's because everyone's drinking everyone's everything. And if you're unfamiliar with that, there's a very interesting documentary, not sponsored by Vice, but it is on Vice, Follow the Poop. And I'd recommend everyone checks that out. And a bunch of these guys, they have this contract where your sewage goes through a processing plant. And then what they do is they separate the biomaterial from that. They turn that into a compost material, which is then they're shipped off to USDA farms. So you're paying for food, your vegetables, your meat, all that stuff. You're paying for it with other people's feces. And the only thing that they do is they paid for a facility to process your waste. And then they also filter out that material and then send it off to a water treatment plant, which is also connected to their family as well as some weird contract.
So they use like other people's shit to feed cows?
Yeah, oh, no. To compost for the farming, for the agriculture.
Oh, so like
For like
Our
compost,
food is
like
covered
manure
with
and shit.
everyone's shit.
oh, like the corn
Yeah,
and like
everything, all the
tomatoes.
Like
food
manure.
on the USDA farms. And
Wow.
then they make that the cheapest. So a lot of these big corporations, General Mills, all that stuff, they buy their grains and things like that from those types of farms. So everyone realistically is consuming that, and then
Oh well.
and then our water goes off to a separate contracted place, and they say don't put certain things down the drain. Certain things
Right.
can't be filtered out. They talk about certain makeups and chemicals, and
Yo,
prescription drugs.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Do you know how many things? Not me personally. I would never do something like this. But do you know how many things that I know of that have been dumped down drains?
Dude, just think about all the fucking people that get raided and they dump drugs
Yeah,
down
dude.
the fucking drain.
Drugs, fucking dude. People. I mean, people are dumping paint. They dump everything down the drain.
Oil.
Yeah,
Oil.
think
When you
about
wash out a paintbrush.
think about this just for a second. There's so many things that they can test for. There's so many things that they can't test for. And living in this era, just I'm sure you're familiar with the things in the synthetic age and with the things that are killing people. Just for
Yeah.
example.
Oh yeah.
Oh, somebody dropped some of that. Enough people put enough things down the drain. There's no more clean water. I predict the end is going to be at 2045. we laugh. But in all seriousness.
Yeah, so I looked it up. This is by WKBW.com, which is a local news station. Says that people living in western Cheektowaga and on Buffalo's east side see higher rates of 6 different types of cancer.
I believe it.
It's weird,
You know?
man.
It's
That's weird.
you got to think of all the crazy shit down in the canal around where we are, and that shit sucks.
I've personally developed my own stomach issues, which have progressively gotten worse, where I've had to take more stomach medications. And that wasn't a thing until I've personally moved out here, but it could just been my exposure to be living in Buffalo and
The water's different, bro.
out here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I can tell. And everyone's skin,
Yeah.
it looks different.
Oh,
I have a filter on my water. It's a pure filter. It takes out lead and mercury and things like that.
Yeah.
I highly recommend that to everyone. I don't know if they work.
Yo,
but
one of the
I don't really drink
schools-
water.
One of
Arizona
the schools,
iced
I think
teas,
it
though.
was Charles Upson, maybe. I don't know. Scratch that, because I don't want them to fucking if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But they got tested. They got tested for lead in their pipes for like the first time in
probably like 30 years.
I think it might have been longer, just like some
Jesus.
crazy amount of time. And they had some of the highest counts of lead. And like
Probably the county.
my good friend's daughter was in one of the classrooms that had one of the highest rates in the school.
Jesus.
And her daughter is literally sick all the time. She gets sick all the time, and they don't know why. So I think that she's been getting fucking lead poisoning from whatever school it
That's
was.
why
I don't know
when I was a
what school
kid,
it was.
I never drank from the fucking drinking fountains. And
I
like,
only refilled my water bottle at the high school.
Fuck that.
From the filters.
Fuck that.
Hey, just real quick, out here, they don't get the water from the canal, do they?
No.
I was going to say.
Kinda.
Okay, so
I don't
here's-
know, because I know that when the fucking tire factory burnt down, all of this area was on a water advisory, and the canal was what got polluted. So I don't know if it just made it down to the water table and then polluted all the water. I don't know what it was, but I think we were on like a water watch thing, like don't drink just straight out of your tap for this amount of time.
Well, I noticed something on a walk when I was along the canal. There's a path that offshoots on the bike path out
Right.
here. And if you go down it, it's just about 10, 15 feet. and then you walk down, and then you walk. It's like a little zigzag. There's a building that's probably maybe about 13 feet by 8 feet by maybe 10 feet tall, and it's all white. There's a couple of hazard signs, and there's a pipe that comes out of the side of it that's aimed into the canal. That just looks like a runoff pipe. And there's signs that are old and on it that are red, and they say chlorine. I'm not even messing with you.
So like
Please
dumping
fact
chlorine?
check.
Just dumping chlorine into the fucking water.
I think that might be a sewage runoff from all the pathway or from the drain ditches and stuff. And I think that some of them might be connected to houses or something like that. And there might be raw sewage going in there, and they do that as a treatment.
That's fucking crazy.
But
dude.
there's a little white building. It's 100% there. It's along the bike path. You can't miss it. You might even see it while you're just walking on the bike path.
Yo, that's crazy.
That's
Make
crazy.
sure-
I gotta go for a fucking walk.
Yeah, now I gotta check that out.
Right where they
Wednesday's
just
like
built-
44.
It's right where they just built the new area, and they're like where the gray bridge is.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
There's a
Yeah.
little spot to park. So if you just keep going up, once you get to the next section, there's a little path that's along the right that just goes
Right.
down. There's only one path, and it's all. I'm sorry, it's cement and gravel, but you'll see it.
Yeah,
only
like it
one
starts
path.
off gravel and it gets to cement, right?
Yeah, and it just goes right down by the water. Looks like a good
Right.
spot to fish. But there's a building right to the left.
I've actually been down there and people do fish.
Yo, I'm
Yeah.
actually about to go fishing.
Yeah. In that low ass
Oh, is
water.
is it over by Reed Petroleum? Is that where you're talking about? Over by the
No,
bridge?
not that far.
No.
If you where they just built all that like where the sign is and
By
stuff,
like
the
wide
parking
waters
spot.
and shit.
Right where the 7-Eleven is, where we just were. When you go
Okay.
down that little path.
Oh, over here.
Yeah,
okay.
so you go onto
Oh.
the bike path right there, and it's a little bit up at like maybe like if you're
The
walking
newer
on it,
bike path they
Yeah, if you were
made.
walking on it, maybe about 10 minute walk, 10-minute walk, or yeah, it's probably like 10-minute walk.
I'll have to check it out, dude, because I bring my dogs on walks on that fucking trail all the time.
It's not too far up from that path. It's before the next street where you would cross to continue onto the trail. You'll see it. There's the only spot to go down where there's a little rope across. I'm not advising to go down there because it may be toxic and poison, and you may be like trespassing.
Radioactive.
So if there's any signs that say trespassing, do not go there.
Yeah.
That's breaking the law.
Yeah, you don't want to you don't want to fucking get like arrested or get a fine just because you're fucking around somewhere.
Hey, but
Yeah.
fuck it, man. You only live once. Experience shit,
And-
explore
That's
shit.
true.
Chlorine, like just because cartoons make references about chlorine being mostly water and people being mostly water, so like we can drink chlorine or something like that. You really shouldn't do that.
Yeah, no,
It's
dude.
poison.
I've seen, like, recently, because I've been watching, like, conspiracy videos and shit, but, yo, cartoons have the craziest subliminal messaging.
Oh, it's ridiculous, bro.
Like, a lot of old cartoons really promoted suicide.
Yeah, I could advise that in domestic violence.
Yeah, 100%.
They were shaping it and to show that it's okay in a home, and it's just two people banter.
Yeah, because their majority audience is fucking young minds, and they're molding those minds to fucking kill their wives.
I mean, I don't know if it was staged or coached, or if it was maybe just in the demographic area that it possibly was, or what it may have been. But they're like, they had a public speaker breakout, and then they asked a bunch of these kids. They probably had to be between the age of 6 and maybe 10, and they said, "Who knows what divorce is?" And every single kid there raised their hand. You know?
Damn.
Well, dude,
So-
the divorce rate is something crazy. I'm gonna look it up right now, but I believe it's more than half of the marriages end in divorce.
I remember before a statistic of 56%, but I imagine
I think it was
it's
up to
much,
60.
much higher. Than
Oh, yeah.
I'd probably say that it's 80, 80% failure. I think like if just being in a relationship would be better. Once you sign a contract for the government and you have to make your like relationship about this thing where it's like, I mean, I don't know. Teach their own.
Yeah,
That's your
like
choice.
Janelle and I just got engaged.
So I support that because you have a solid foundation.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have been through obviously a lot. You also
going
have a
on
child
10
together,
years.
and yeah, you're going on 10 years.
Yeah.
All right, so it says here,
I'm basing mine off
41%,
of like 4 or 5
so-
year relationships.
Yeah.
That were like
100%.
you guys live together, have a child together, and work together happily. So
Yeah.
which is very
I
odd.
recommend
Most people,
something like that. You've had great vacations and all that shit.
yeah,
You
most
guys
people
do
definitely
real relationship, stuff.
can't
Colton,
work
you're
together.
Right too, man.
Most people definitely can't work together.
Most,
So
most
it's
people are
crazy that you
struggling in
guys
this
are able
fake ass
to.
world.
100%. What's the rate? What's that percentage?
Actually, lower than we were saying.
Whoa.
41%.
As of what year?
I don't believe it.
Yeah, I don't really believe that either. Let me see if I can find the
There's
year.
too much propaganda out there, and perfect
Oh,
example.
Bro,
if
that's
you're at
fucking
home
2014.
and you're not working and you're sitting on the couch and it's between the hours of 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. I'm going to assume, and if you don't have cable, the only thing that you're watching is over-the-air broadcasts. And on those networks, there's 3 things. 1, court shows. 2nd, relationship shows.
Yeah.
And 3rd, God. Give me your money. Jesus hates you if you don't give me your money. And I need a new Rolex and a new pair of Gators. And the relationship shows are just showing you everyone's fucking you over, and the court shows show you how to fuck people over. And it's just a sick, vicious game of people
loving it.
brainwashing
I fucking love
and
it, man.
controlling the mass population, trying to fuck up society.
I'm dead right now. Yo,
I
I think
love
we'll
it, man. I love it.
Yeah, I think we'll take this into a high quality 2-inch break. And we'll get back to I think Tom's got another festival to talk about.
We're definitely getting into Flick Pick.
Secret
Oh yeah.
festival.
Definitely gotta get into
Secret
Flick
Fest
Pick.
after the
I
break.
do have a crystal ball in front of me. I'm gonna go ahead and. All right, I could see the information. We'll be right back. All right. So I'm coming back.
What are we jamming, Colton? Same thing?
Yes, sir. We've jammed this probably the most out of anything on this sesh. Or actually, not the sesh. On the whole entire Two Dudes at a Table podcast.
It's our favorite.
90s old school rave / piano house classics DJ mix by Tony Koo. Check them out.
We'll be back.
Mr. Cook,
Yes?
do you have a son named Robert? Robert Cook, age 17.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Mr. Cook. You better come down to the station house. Your son is dead.
Dead? How?
He died of an overdose. Mr. Cook,
Yes?
Mr. Cook,
Yes?
Mr. Cook,
Yes?
he died of an overdose. Your son is dead. Your son is dead. Your son is dead. Your son is dead. Mr. Cook,
Yes?
your son is dead.
I just can't hold back. 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 I just can't hold back.
Welcome back, everybody. It's Colton
back,
from Two
welcome
Dudes at a
back.
Table. We got Nick here.
Yeah.
We got Tom here. We're shooting the shit.
Talking
shit
about random
chatting.
shit.
Shit chatting.
Yeah, shit chatting here on the Sesh. Hope y'all are enjoying the podcast. Everyone out there in podcast land, make sure that you share the fuck out of this podcast. I know Tom will be sharing it up, and we'll be sharing his shit. I know you got a festival, another festival coming up, a secret festival.
Super secret.
Secret.
Uber secret.
Uber secret.
So yeah,
You don't need to know where it is. You don't need to know what it is. You just need to know the secret password.
you just need to know that it is.
Dude, speaking of secret like festivals real quick, well, you know, let's see.
Fire 2.0. Did you see that fucking concert or whatever he was at, and he was trying to promote it, and nobody fucking cheered or did anything?
Yeah, dude, it was at a fucking basketball game.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tom, why don't you tell the people about this secret festival?
So I'm hoping the luck of the Irish continues on from my name into this and whatever portion I'm going to be involved, and I'm going to try to do my best in my ability to make this reality. But one of my best friends has told me some great news. Last year we had there's a festival that's been reoccurring now for several years. It's in upstate New York. And it's based around cosmic alignments, meteor showers, things of that nature.
Sounds dope.
But this will be the first time that we're moving it out of state. We're going to be working with 3 to 4 new collectives that my buddy's been working with. In the electronic, if you will, alien bass, kind of trippy psychedelic music, niche scene. I'm not exactly sure what you would want to call it, but we're moving it out of state, and we're trying to work with some amusement park ride vendors and some very unique food vendors and craft and clothes vendors, and trying to bring something really special to middle of the country. And it's going to be it's like a breeding ground for some of the biggest bass artists in the music scene, and they all kind of like live in Tennessee. So
Fuck yeah.
we just
That's
figured we'd
sweet.
take advantage of that, and then in the surrounding states around that are within proximity for the rest of them to get there. And we figured out that that would be one of the best geographical locations for us to host our next event and to make it the best. So that's what we're
Fuck
trying to work
yeah,
on.
dude. I hope it's like one of the biggest events that you guys pull up, because you're like part of pulling it off. Like you're not just performing, right?
Yeah, I perform. Last year I did vending. I had my own salsa that I made as a secret recipe. It's a fruit and spicy salsa. But if you're interested in that, you can come to this year's event, and
Oh, yeah.
we'll be sharing the links with these guys here, and they'll be able to provide that to you.
All the links in the description below.
Well, once we actually do get the event information, once that does come about and it's all solidified and whatnot, we'll post it up on the Two Dudes Facebook page, along with, obviously Tom's DJ
And actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just mention what that festival is right now. And that's going to be Starfall 2019. It'll be located in Tennessee, I believe, right outside Nashville. And it'll be deep in the dirty, up on top of a mountain. It's
Damn,
a
bro.
secret
Got an
location.
exclusive.
Hell yeah.
We got the exclusive.
Did that just get announced just now?
There'll be lots of festivities and good food, good vibes, and
yeah.
good energy all around.
You guys should consider getting like a bunch of very unique food trucks and just have like a food truck rally of just very unique things that people do.
That would be fucking sweet.
That would be so cool.
Dude, I'm excited for you. I can't believe that you gave the exclusive here to Two Dudes at a Table.
100%.
Holy balls. But yeah,
right,
man.
crazy stuff.
Did that just get announced just now?
1965 was a revolutionary time for a lot of people.
Definitely.
And if
man.
you know your history, do a little digging and follow the clues.
Hell yeah, man. I'm stoked that you just gave us that exclusive.
I
Obviously,
love
this
it, man.
podcast will be up a little bit after, but as soon as you have the event information, make sure you do send that over to us.
You can connect through the Greater Buffalo Collective. Greater Buffalo Collective. You could also connect through previous Starfall Music Festival event pages and Electric Sunshine Cult if you're trying to connect through a new record label with interesting music on there.
Fuck yeah.
And I am KaosSkillz. That's KaosSkillz. Alien stuff.
Hell yeah. And we'll definitely go over more of the links and whatnot at the very end. But we are going to get into a flick pick of the week.
Hell yeah.
Nick, should we start with the guest?
Yeah, Tom.
Guest first.
Flick pick of the week. That movie and or show in which you recommend to podcast land.
Normally I'm not really out there on that frequency and spectrum, but since it's here and it's topical and it's something that's a little abstract and it's not something maybe on everyone's table, it's actually dubbed in other languages. It's I'm not sure what they speak in. Is it Spanish in Colombia, or is that different?
I think it's a
variation?
form of.
Something to that nature. Or, I don't know if it's Portuguese exactly. It might be in Portuguese. I'm not exactly sure, but it's called 3%, and it's really about how most of your lives are really going to be within the next 30 years. 100%. If everyone continues on the path that they're on right now and they just continue with their consumerism and ignoring the reality of what we're doing to our environment and society. I'm not just saying that's like some weird hippie stuff like they used to say about 60 years ago, but they were saying it for a reason, and it's progressing as we've gone from 6 million people to an expected 9 billion people within the next 4 years.
Yeah, man. Materialism and fucking capitalism is fucking at its highest and lowest.
All of our water is becoming poison.
Hell yeah.
Remember what I said previously.
Exactly.
We were going from 7 billion to 9.6 billion in the next 4 to 6 years.
Wow. Yeah, man. Colton, what's your flick pick?
My flick pick. Fuck, I forgot his name. Who did we watch last night?
Crystalia.
Yes, sir. His stand-up was fucking hilarious. We were dying. It started out with Megan saying that she didn't like him, and then we started watching it, and we were cracking up the whole time. So, definitely gonna be my flick pick of the week.
Tom, you ever check that out? Any Crystalia's shit?
That's the guy with the black hair part on the center and the long hair on the sides.
Yep,
He's got
yeah.
like some scruff on him.
He's okay. One of my more favorite comedians would be definitely Tom Segura.
I love Tom Segura,
He touches
bro.
my heart deep.
Yeah, he's fucking hilarious.
I highly recommend his first special where he talks about sipping out the jug.
Dude, I mean, him, Ari, Joe Rogan, fucking Bert Kreischer, Joey Diaz.
Do you know Ari walked away from Comedy Central when they told him that how he was going to do his show? This is not
happening.
Yeah, they said they were how he's going to do it, and he just said, "Fuck you, I'm walking away. I have enough money. I could just live." Like, he backpacked. He had another comedian take over his apartment, and then he just left, went to Europe, went around the world.
Dude,
and
he went for like 3 months or something like that.
Yeah, then he just wound up at like Burning Man, and he's just like, "I'm gonna come back and just whatever, do these podcasts and stuff."
That's awesome,
but he
dude.
made enough money to just step out. You know, that's really
good for him.
I mean, he had the right experiences in life to realize that it's just materials and stuff, and as long as you can fit everything you really need in a backpack.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Definitely.
100%.
Now, my flick pick, I'm not going to pick a movie or a show. It's just been something I've been watching on the daily at work. Been just watching all over the place. And that's Joe Rogan's podcast.
Hell yeah, dude.
The Joe Rogan
Has that been a
Experience.
flick pick yet?
No.
Damn, I can't believe I haven't said that.
I consider it to be a show.
I literally consider
I fully
myself to
support
have
the
an
Joe Rogan
obsession.
show.
Exactly.
It's bomb as fuck.
It's one of the best fucking things to watch on YouTube.
If I can just mention something I've seen on the Joe Rogan that I feel is extremely important for everyone to do their own research on. Just watch the guy. He's an honest person. A man by the name of Paul Statman. He is a mycologist. He has a license by the DEA to work with psilocybin. If I'm familiar with that, that might be magic mushrooms. Currently, Colorado is going into the proposition for that to actually become a recreationally available. It's very important because no one could die from it, and it's actually beneficial for regrowing dead brain cells. Do your own research on it, though, once again. But Paul Statman, he has a website, Host Defense, but none of that's really relevant. He mentions to go to anyone that has any of these, just as long as they've been third-party tested. And there are several mushrooms out there that are readily available to people that can extremely be beneficial, such as cordyceps, lion's mane. And lion's mane has the same effect for regrowing nerve and brain cell tissue. So watch Paul Statman, and he's also mentioning something about colony collapse disease with bees, and without the bees we have nothing. We have
I've definitely heard that before.
Vegetables. We don't have any more spices. We have no more flavors. We have no more fruits. So keep that in mind. Bees are important.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, that is Joe Rogan Experience, the powerful JRE, number 1035, Paul Stamets.
And Morgan Freeman also just recently bought like a couple 100-acre bee farm.
That was real?
Yeah, that is real.
Oh my god, I read that.
Yeah.
I feel so cool that I read that.
And that's important. And there's a lot of people that are involved with that. We're also working with a bunch of honey farmers and CBD companies for a secret project that will be announced around the time of Starfall, and it's promotion and help awareness with bees and bee farmers and the importance of that and supporting those, and also working with CBD companies and promoting health and wellness.
Well, when you guys are ready to announce that, definitely let us know. We'll have you guys on.
That's something that we've been working on for about the past year and a half, but it was going to be a tour that we were going to do. We couldn't get the right people involved at the time, so it's something that we're going to continue to just grow.
100%.
So it's something that's really ready to be released after Starfall, so it can be a continuing motion.
Hell yeah.
Right,
Well,
that's
well,
sweet.
as soon as you have all the info on that, definitely keep the two dudes updated.
We do have some dates, though. I believe that was supposed to initiate in Honolulu is the start date.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the hopes.
I think that's where my uncle lives on Oahu. Never mind.
In Oahu. Okay,
Yes, sir.
well, I mean, if you have connections for us to go there, I mean, not to get to go there, but to talk to people in any type of way that might be in any form of media.
Yeah, he's on a different island though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely once you have the info on all the CBD shit, let us know. We'll put it on the podcast, you know?
Hell yeah, definitely.
We're always
Something
down
we're
for
trying
anything
to-
that's down to help other people.
Yo, this is incredibly random.
Yeah.
But I was reading this thing. I'm gonna take the music down for a second. And they were talking about how creepy. I don't remember where I saw it, but how creepy TV shows and like sitcoms are without the laugh tracks.
Oh, yeah.
Have you guys ever listened to it?
No.
This is like the Big Bang Theory. Everybody just kind of sounds like a dick, and like it's just like a regular conversation. There's nothing funny about it.
This is the Big Bang Theory?
Yeah.
Make the non-dance and become a dancer. Get girl. Get girl. Get girl. Get girl. Feel the bass rock around.
So is it the laughing that makes it funny?
Well, that's 100% brainwash. Back to what I was saying earlier about them trying to control, and that's the same network. And there's a lot of weird stuff behind that and how they try to control people. And if you just know what network I'm talking about, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about
That's
based off of the rest of their
crazy.
stuff and their content. There's been a lot of people that have walked away from that network.
Wow. Colton, thank you for showing me that. to be
Yeah,
honest
dude,
with
it's
you.
so weird. It just like literally just seems like a regular conversation, and then like when we didn't really hear it a whole lot, but it was kind of playing a little bit. Where she was like, "He's an ass when he drinks," and then whatever
No,
the fuck
yeah.
his name was, he was like, "Yeah, he's an ass all the time," and it's like, there's nothing even funny about it.
No.
There's nothing funny. I liked The Big Bang Theory
I hated
until
The Big
that.
Bang
I know
Theory.
you did, but I actually enjoyed it. But now like, it just. I don't know.
I
I
used
don't
to
know
watch
if
it
it's
too as a
because
long
laughter's
time ago.
contagious.
Yeah, well, hey, we've been talking about music. We've been promoting KaosSkillz here, Tom. I'm going to throw a little bit of a Habits plug out there. Make sure that you guys are checking out my band, Habits, on our Facebook page, YouTube page, on Hardcore Worldwide, on Slam Worldwide. We got an upcoming tour starting in April, toward the end of April, probably on April 24th. I believe, and that is the Value of Self release tour. That is for our 3-song EP. We're putting out 3 slamming ass tracks that'll put you in a fucking coma. So make sure you check that shit out. HHO Forever. Subscribe to all that shit. We will leave all the description or all the info in the description. Tom, I just want to thank you for definitely coming out, doing the sesh with us.
I appreciate it.
KaosSkillz.
Where can
And,
we find you?
You could find me on SoundCloud, Mixcloud, Spotify, Deezer, Google, iTunes, all major streaming platforms, and just recommend SoundCloud at most.
Yeah, make sure you just send us over the info. We'll put that in the old description box, and we'll promote you on the Two Dudes Facebook page. man.
100%, dude.
Feel free to follow on Facebook as well.
Hell yeah, we got a bigger following on Facebook, I believe, than anywhere else. So.
Yeah, we definitely
Don't
do.
forget Electric Sunshine Cult.
Electric Sunshine Cult. We'll put that in the description as well.
Don't
That's the
forget.
shit that,
Delay.
you guys have a podcast too, right?
Yeah, it's just the Electric Sunshine Call radio podcast.
Hell yeah. I believe actually Corey asked me to be a part of that at one point too. So maybe I'll get out there and do that.
Please do.
Fuck yeah, man. Colton,
Yes, sir.
take us out, my dude.
Let's wrap it up. Thank you guys for tuning in. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Do it.
Hit that post notification bell so you never miss an upload of a sesh, because you never know when we do them because there's no fucking schedule.
Whenever the fuck we want sesh, bitches.
Peace.
Adios.